Broadcasting from the Fence One Studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Toni, yeah. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Toni in the morning, DJ Primetime 256 Tuesday, another nice weather day. I know it's weird because we know so many states going through a lot of rain.
Yeah.
You saw the nor'easter on the East Coast, and man, they are getting hammered. And then the West Coast, they got a big old rain thing going. So all of us in between the coast, we kind of have a little bit, hanging in there with a little bit of summer.
Just hanging in there.
Just a little touch, a little taste.
Just get a little cool every once in a while.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Woo, let me tell you, I had to turn on my heater. It's cool in the morning.
Yes.
Dude,
Too
you know
cool.
what I can't stand? Is
What's
that when you turn the heater on for the first time in a long time, that smell.
Oh,
that,
man. Yeah, just that little burning smell. You're
that
like,
burning.
ooh.
Oh, my goodness. And I went into another room. I turned the heat on and went to another room, and I was like, what's that smell? What's burning? What's plugged in?
Yep,
and I forgot that I had turned the heater on.
You got to start checking everything. Like,
Right.
what's going on? What's
Exactly.
going on?
Exactly. All right, so this is driving a lot of people crazy, especially older people. 6'7". They keep hearing the kids using it. They're confused. They
What
don't
did that
understand
mean?
what it means. All right.
And a river in Scotland has fish swimming in booze.
What?
Drunken fish. Not seasoned.
Huh. I'm interested. All right. Bird flu. Bird flu is making a comeback, and how is that going to affect us when it comes to the prices of eggs?
And a man's husband steps in on a reporter, a.k.a. Stephen A. Smith, and told him to stay in his lane.
Ooh.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I'm talking about my boo either. I'm coming for you.
All right. And could it be that chocolate is going up in price just before Halloween?
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. Well, if they come to my house, Tony, they're getting peppermints.
Right. You know what? You can win $1,000. Just keep listening for the national text keyword. It's on the way. A chance to get a piece of the 5K. Of course, we're giving you 5 chances a day to win $1,000. Keep listening. It's coming up in just a few on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Think about it. Now is your opportunity to take a chance to get that $1,000 with the 5K a day giveaway. All I need you to do is text the national keyword.
FAST. F-A-S-T. Be fast.
Be fast.
Get it in. Text to 95819 FAST. F-A-S-T. Text to 95819. And please don't text and drive. Good luck winning that $1,000 part of the 5K a day with 94.1 WH.
94.1 WHR.
Tony,
Trick or
my
treat.
favorite candy. That's what I was going to say. Trick or treat. My favorite candy is the Trix.
Oh.
Because it has the caramel in the middle. Yeah.
Yes. It's got a little crunchy wafer and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
You
Now,
like crunchy type of snacks?
I did so.
Like,
Depends.
like
Depends.
potato chips, popcorn.
I love the kettle
candy,
chips.
candy that has a little crunch to it.
Yeah.
Some people just want to hear a crunch when they're snacking.
like the Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the crunchy Kit Kats and the Twix. Like,
Okay.
All
right.
Well, all the chocolate at my house will stay in my house this year for Halloween.
Why?
Because the price of chocolate is going up 20%.
No.
So the only thing that I'm going to be giving away is peppermints.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Remember all that candy was collecting at the parade?
Yes.
Giving that back away.
No,
keep the chocolate.
I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. The good news for me, I'm not a huge chocolate fan. I eat it every
Really?
now and then. I like dark chocolate, though.
Okay, yeah.
I do like dark chocolate, but I don't know. When I was younger, I was like everybody else.
Yeah.
Nestle Crunch,
Gotta have
Baby
it.
Ruth.
Gotta have it.
Milky Way.
Gotta have it.
Those type of bars were like some of my faves.
I love the Reese's.
Oh, okay.
Peanut butter
The peanut butter cups. Hey, it just,
But I'm keeping them, though.
Okay.
Nobody getting them. Matter of fact, kids, if you want to come to my house and swap out your chocolate for a peppermint? Think about it like this. I'm
wait a
helping
minute.
out your breath.
Wait a minute. You want them to give you
Yeah, you give me your chocolate,
Right.
I give you my peppermint.
We have a trick or treat swap.
Yeah, there we go. Trick or treat swap. Yeah.
Today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
4.1 WHRP.
Toni in the Morning is looking black in the day. Back in the day. Back in the day.
Well, black in the day on this date in 1864, the first African-American daily newspaper in New Orleans, the New Orleans Tribune, was published in both French and English. That's black in the day. On this date, back in the day in 1924, the Statue of Liberty is declared a national monument. LaGuardia Airport opened in New York on this date in 1939. It was I Love Lucy that premiered on television in 1951. Charlotte's Web was published in 1952. The Black Panther Party created in Oakland, California on this date in 1966. And Nelson Mandela was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. And it was Curb Your Enthusiasm that premiered on HBO in 2000. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too.
Happy birthday to Usher. You know, Usher baby. You know, singer with the hits from 90s, 2000s, and today. Like, You Make Me Wanna Caught Up, There Goes My Baby, Confessions, Nice and Slow. Yeah, good. You know, it's just really too many to mention.
You're right.
Yeah. We also have the man who's in everybody's business, and he's a sports commentator. We're talking about Stephen A. Smith, who's celebrating his birthday today. And we have Karen White, singer who gave us classics The Way You Love Me and Superwoman. Fashion designer and fragrance creator Ralph Lauren celebrating his birthday, as well as the quarterback from the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff. We also have Jay Farrell, actor, comedian, and former SNL cast member. In memoriam, we have George Floyd, born on this date in 1973. His death was a flashpoint to ignite more change around the world. We are still fighting. Say their names. John Wooden, we also have, born on this date in 1910, the Wizard of Westwood. He won 10 basketball national championships in 12 years as a coach at UCLA. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National Face Your Fears Day. Remove the feelings of fear with positivity and confidence. That's Black in the Day, back in the day. Toni in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
The Toni in the Morning Show on 94.1 WHRP.
Thank you for starting your morning with us. Toni in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the Morning Show. Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on 94.1 WHRP.
Sonic, hoping you're having a great start to your Tuesday. 14 days in on the government shutdown and wondering how's everybody feeling. They've got some changes at gates at Redstone Arsenal today. We're going to get into that. And a chance for you to win tickets. Come on now. We ain't finished now. Football season just getting good. We got the Magic City Classic coming up. And WHRP has your way in. Stick around for your chance to win. Time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. Congratulations to the Alabama A&M Bulldogs men's basketball team. They just defeated Sanford 74 to 73. Woo!
That's a tight
You talking
game.
about a nail biter or something
my
close.
goodness.
Big shout out to Coach Dante Jackson, head coach out there on the hill. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio, voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
Toni, yeah. Toni in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh yeah, that was worth every penny. As everybody
Another
says.
ticket. I need me one of them.
I do. And so they had really good remarks about the Breezy Bowl in Birmingham last week, because everybody was kind of like, Birmingham got a little reputation, and so, but it was so dope
they
to hear that there were no incidents, and that seems to be the trend with the Breezy Bowl. Because they try to make him out to be this bad guy, right? And I think all the fans are embracing him and having his back to make sure they don't cut up, so there's no blemish on his tour. Then everybody has a responsibility when you go to the Breezy Bowl.
It's hard to fight when you've got good R&B. Like, who wants to throw a punch when you can throw love?
Listen, I tell you, it's a really great escape. And all the concert events, not just the Breezy Bowl, the way things are going now in our country, outside of these concert events,
So
when you get a chance to go to see comedy or some good music or whatever, I don't care what level it's on. Even going to the movies.
Oh, yeah.
It really, really means a lot these days. Some things that we take advantage of and we just assume like, I'm just going to go. It really means a lot these days.
Yes. And a great show? Man.
You cannot. The Breezy Bowl. Wrapping up, too. Matter of fact, tonight, Raleigh.
That's the last. Is that
no.
That's not the last one?
New Orleans is the last
New Orleans is the last
and
stop.
I think that's on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to get to that Thursday show.
Tony said, no, that ain't it. I still got time left. I can get to that next one.
On Thursday, if you hear this, I'm at the Breezy Bowl.
Tony gonna take the harness and
I'm
fly
at the Breezy Bowl. Right. One more again. So for all the Breezy fans, like bittersweet, man. Like he's been doing the doggone thing. Remember, he went overseas.
Yes.
Before he did the United States.
I think he did a little warm up overseas. Sold out a 95,000 seated arena 2 days in a row. Crazy.
So at the Washington show, which he had 3 shows. He was the first artist to sell at that venue 3 days in a row.
That's crazy.
That's in bananas. So I'm sure the music industry got attitudes because they didn't want to back him and stuff.
Yeah, remember? Yeah.
So he said, I do it myself. Great music last night on The Voice, too.
This is The Voice. Yes. Huntsville's own.
Hold on. Let me turn my chair.
Turn around.
Right,
Don't give me hitting no toes, Tony. Huntsville's own Jazz McKenzie. She be claiming Birmingham, though. Anyway.
Right, we claim her.
We claim her in Huntsville, though. She went up against Trinity. What I liked about last night, they had the they got to choose who they was versing.
Okay.
And Jazz and Trinity are both 4-chair turnarounds.
Yes. I ain't trying to battle
And they was
you.
looking around. They was like, hold on. Well, there's nobody else to pick.
Yeah.
So they wound them having to pick each other.
You know why nobody picked them?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right.
I mean, power. And what I love about both their voices, it's like, it's similar and different at the same time. Like Trinity was hitting these little... and I was like, dang. And Jazz came with that powerhouse behind it. Oh, man. But look at that. But what happened was, man, Jazz wound up pulling through. I want to say it.
Man, it did happen last night. Go ahead. All right.
Jazz wound up pulling it off in pure, Rocket City fashion.
Right,
we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, right.
And Trinity wound up getting saved. So she didn't get eliminated from the show. Bublé went ahead to save her.
Okay.
And everybody tried to steal her, but she stayed on the team. So,
all right.
Shout out to Jazz McKenzie.
There's so much musical drama out here in these streets.
In these streets. Next, hey, Tony, I'm next.
I tell you what, I'm going to make it real nice and sweet for you because we're going to give you a chance to win that $1,000. All you have to do is stick around for the national text keyword, part of the 5K a day with 94.1 WHRP. Here we go again. Going to be a high of 80 degrees today. You better enjoy this little summer-like temperature. And for those who have their place of employment at Redstone Arsenal going into effect today, Gates 1 and Gate 7 will close for folks going into the Arsenal at 1:30. If you are leaving out, then the gates will remain open till 9 p.m. But for those of you who are heading in to work on Redstone Arsenal. Gates close at 1:30, Gate 1 and Gate 7. 9 is open 24/7. All right, how about that $1,000? To win, all you have to do is text the national keyword.
Text the national keyword FAST to 95819. That is FAST, FAST to 95819. Please don't text and drive. Good luck. That is 5K a day with 94.1.
The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Tony's Tattletale.
Did y'all really do that? Did you really walk out on JT's performance during homecoming? It's made its rounds on all the social media platforms. That Alabama A&M, the crowd that went to go see Jeezy, they like, you shouldn't have put Jeezy on before JT. We would have stayed. Plus, there's rumors that the show started a little bit late and folks had to get to that other party.
You know, the after
Had to go
party.
do some other things. Come on back, JT. It ain't personal, but it's personal. All right. In the meantime, Wale has announced that he's got a new album on the way, so we're looking forward to it. It's going to drop on November 14th. Everything is a lot. You got that right. And speaking of everything is a lot, did you know that LeBron James's wife, Savannah, has a podcast? And it's called Everybody's Crazy.
What?
Hello. And LeBron was a guest just recently, and he was talking about his fear of not having all the great money that he's made. Financial fear.
Okay.
Matter of fact, he said on the show to his accountant, if you steal my money, bro, or if I'm broke, bro, I'm letting you know, bro, it ain't gonna be good for you.
It's on.
It's not the word is what I heard. It's just tattletale.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletale on 94.1 WHRP.
Let me tell you, I love going to the aquariums and to the zoos.
See?
I love walking around, seeing exotic animals that we necessarily wouldn't see if we don't go to the zoo and we don't go to the aquarium.
On an average, on a regular day.
It's a family type environment.
It is.
You can go have a good time.
Yeah. On a regular day, I'm not putting a pigeon on my shoulder.
Wow.
Or on my wrist.
Right.
But I go to the zoo. I'm willing to assume that risk.
Well, you're not touching, like, they have the little fish ponds where you can touch the fish swimming around. You're not doing that, right?
And there's a reason why, Tony. So I'm reading this article, and my Fear 1186 has just been unlocked. 1,186.
What is that?
So there was a San Diego, California, San Diego Zoo.
One of the biggest zoos in our country is in San Diego. I always tell people, if you go to the zoo, catch the tram.
That's a long walk. That's a long.
You better be in good shape for that walk.
You gotta be.
And it'd be hot. Ooh.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, a wonderful zoo.
So at the San Diego Zoo, you know how folks be making fun of the gorillas and be like, they be just, joking with them, mimic them and stuff, right?
And then the gorillas make fun of the humans.
They do. They be looking at you like,
human gestures and things like that.
And they oftentimes, to me, it look like the gorilla saying, come through here if you want to. You're mocking me.
I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my big fears is when you're in the glass enclosed habitat and you're looking at the gorillas and they're looking at you because they're usually either want something, they want a snack or something like that.
Yeah, and they waiting on it.
But I always think they're so big and strong
that they can come straight through the glass.
You know what I'm thinking.
Fear 1,186. Tony, the gorilla ran straight to the glass. He launched himself into the glass and cracked it. Cracked it. Have you ever seen Planet of the Apes?
Of course. That's one of my favorite movies. I've got the whole Planet of the Apes series on a VHS.
So obviously it's football season, and they got the NFL Network or somewhere out because he lowered his shoulder to get yachted the glass and cracked it.
No.
Tony, let me tell you.
I would be so...
You said to catch the tram from point A to point B. I don't think the tram would be fast enough for me to get up out of there if that gorilla broke through there.
Right. So it didn't break through the glass, though, right?
But it broke the glass.
Ooh,
see, that's close enough for me.
That's close enough, yeah.
Fear 1,186.
You know how, the gorillas they're going to mimic humans, I would just put up the deuces, hoping he would do the same. Like I'm out. That's scary.
Yeah, no, it's beyond scary.
Yeah, if you're just standing there.
It's beyond scary. Because think about this. It's not like they're dumb animals, right?
No, they're not.
So he's watching how this thing's being built, right? He knows exactly the spot on the glass to hit, and he waiting for his opportunity.
Right.
He said, oh, it cracked there.
Right.
Now imagine this. What if that was the weak one that cracked it, and the strong one was in the back like, all right, big homie.
So what do we think that they should do? Probably put some iron fencing up?
No, I think y'all better quit playing with these wild animals.
Let them go home.
Let them go before they start TikToking on you. They're my best friend.
Right. All right, listen, $1,000 chance for you to win $1,000. We're giving you a chance to win 5 times a day with the 5K. The 5K a day. Text the national keyword.
Fast to 95819. Yep, and like me running fast. FAST to 95819. Please don't text and drive. Good luck. That is 5K a day with 94.1 WH.
94.1 WHRP.
Just say yes.
What was that? Say no.
No. Leela James.
Ooh.
Right on time.
You know
say
what?
yes.
It's one of these moments where you're riding with someone and they start singing and you look over at them and you're like,
say yes.
They really think they sound good.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's one of those moments, ladies and gentlemen.
Especially when they into it. It's
happy Tuesday.
If you feel like you're into it, you can sing, right? It's one of the things, if you feel like you can sing, you can sing. No? No?
You can sing.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
94.1 WHRP. You know who else is saying yes? Say yes. Alex Ohanian.
Woo.
A.K.A. Serena Williams' husband, was just recently on First Take.
We don't often hear from him.
You don't. He don't come out because he, as he says, stays in his lane.
Okay.
So, Super Bowl, Serena Williams out there crip walking with the homie Kendrick Lamar out there, and Callie out there having a good time. And Stephen A. has something to say about it.
Why?
And because
that's her whole neighborhood. What are you talking about?
He's great at commentating sports, not relationships. So it's like you kind of got to stay in your lane.
But it was a sporting event, so he probably felt like he could say something.
Yeah, but it was the entertainment part of the sporting event.
She's a sports figure, so he probably thought he could say something.
And her husband felt like he had something to say too.
Okay.
But he waited until he got on ESPN.
Ooh.
And he said, hey, Stephen A., I was going to ask you a question. And Stephen A's like, nah, not right here. He said, nah, but now's the time. And he said, have you been married before, right? Stephen A said, nah, I've never been more. He said, because I like to give advice. But when I give advice, I generally try to stay in my lane.
Okay.
And your lane is sports. And my lane is advising billion-dollar companies.
Oh.
So if you're not giving marriage advice because you're in the marriage lane,
yikes,
I need you to stay in your lane.
Ooh.
Because I stay in mine, and mine's advising billion-dollar companies.
And then what happened after that?
Stephen A. went to commercial break.
94.1 WHRP Black History Facts with O.C. Maddox Jr.
There's a lot to celebrate again today here on Black History Facts, and it will not stop because we're watching Black ownership return. Return where? To our digital newspaper called The Root. It was founded in 2008 by Harvard professor Henry Louis Gates Jr. and former Washington Post chairman Donald Graham. The Root was envisioned as a 21st century version of a national black newspaper, a digital platform dedicated to telling our stories, preserving our culture, and giving clarity in a world full of noise. For years, the Root operated under larger corporate umbrellas, and by the summer of 2024, it stood as the last remaining brand in its own group. But now, history has turned another page. CNN reported that Ashley Allison, a Democratic strategist, CNN commentator, and former Obama White House official, has acquired the Root through her new company called Watering Hole Media. This marks the first acquisition for Watering Hole, a media project that Allison founded in 2024 with a vision of advancing social impact. Allison says that her plans is to invest in more video content, partner with experts, and create in-person experiences for readers. ensuring that the root remains both timely and timeless. She put it best this way by saying that the root has always been about preserving culture and creating clarity. Owning the power to tell our own stories is a rich tradition we are committed to upholding, end quote. Now, this acquisition not only strengthens black media, but it also continues the legacy of self-determination in black journalism. From the Chicago Defender and Pittsburgh Courier of the early 20th century to today's digital voices that carry our culture forward. This is indeed great news, and congratulations to the Root. Let's also wish the best for them as they move forward. That'll do it for today's broadcast, and I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. for Black History Facts. And until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Black History Facts, weekdays at 7:55 a.m. and 1:20 p.m. Brought to you by OMJ Media Design. Find them on Facebook for photo, digital, print, and more. OMJ Media Design. Broadcasting from the Fence One Studios. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus Media Station.
Tony, yeah. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Waking up your world. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
Time 94.1 WHRP. Today's best variety of R&B. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. Tony, yesterday was Monday Night Football. The Atlanta Falcons were out there, and they did what they did, Tony. They got down with the get down and pulled it out. I couldn't believe it.
Who did they play?
I don't even remember who they played.
All you know is they won.
What's it, the Lions? No, it wasn't the Lions.
They didn't play the Lions.
Who they played yesterday?
The Lions played Kansas City.
I watched The Voice, and then I watched the interception in the red zone during the fourth quarter.
Well, you're watching stuff while you sleep.
But, in between, you know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, congratulations to the
Falcons.
All
yeah.
right. But I like the fact that the owner, Mr. Arthur Blank.
Arthur Blank, yeah.
Yeah, he has donated like $50 million to the Atlanta's historically black colleges. And that is a very nice gesture. He's a billionaire, so he can do that because that's a lot of money.
$50 million.
$50 million. And they say that the money's going to help support nearly 10,000 students with GAP scholarships. So that's just a nice gesture in itself. You have Clark Atlanta University, Morehouse College, Morris Brown College, and Spelman will all benefit from that.
You can't beat that. Yeah, and Arthur Blank owns everything,
and they need to win some more so he can make more donations.
Yeah, well, but he owns the Falcons, he owns the soccer team, he owns everything, and still giving back.
Yeah, that's the big part. I mean, what are you going to do with all that money?
I know,
give
give back
with your money.
He said he's going to give like half of his fortune to charity.
I like that idea. I mean, what are you going to do with it? He's probably already taking care of the family, close friends, and all this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
You can't take it with you. That's something that I have observed.
Yeah, that's facts. You cannot take it with you.
To leave a legacy of doing good and helping others, it doesn't get better than that.
Yeah.
Well, Hughley doing his thing this afternoon. Of course, Jasmine Sanders has what's trending. Check in for the GED section and everything else he wants to get you up to speed on, especially what Ivanka Trump had to say about our girl Jasmine Crockett. I ain't repeating it. I ain't repeating it.
I'm about to say now, you ain't tattletales no more.
I tell you what, she got the right one. Trust and believe. Jasmine handled that. She handled it. Trust and believe.
Got them snapbacks quick
with the quickness. You know what? If you ever played the Dozens, you remember that game?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I got to get Jasmine on my team.
She quick with it. She got the
quick
response.
with it.
Responses on deck.
When you think you're saying something funky and nasty to her, she's lock and loaded.
You out there throwing that Queen of Hearts down, and she got a two of spades.
Kabam! All right, check in with the DL Hughley Show at 2 o'clock and your chance to win $1,000 with the national text keyword 5K a day.
Is right now. All I need you to do is text the national keyword FAST to 95819. That is FAST, FAST to 95819. That is 5K a day with 94.1 WHRP.
Of our favorite sing-along songs, no doubt. And of course, Can We Talk? Just for a minute.
Just for a little bit.
Just for a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Hey, shout out to all the government employees who have been affected by the government shutdown. You know, check on your friends and your family members, and sometimes you just need to pop in. Oh, I didn't know you was coming by. Now I'm checking on you to make sure you're really okay. Because people will say certain things, like if you talk to them on the phone or in a text message, oh, I'm doing okay, but are they really?
Yeah, now that's true.
You know,
that's true. Yeah,
and you know your friends, your close friends and family members, and those that got that pride that really like try to hide that they ain't doing so well. Yeah. So some folks are doing okay because they planned for it. Some people got blindsided by it in regards to their finances. And so, check on your friends and family. 14 days in with the government shutdown.
Man.
And we have a lot of government employees here in the Tennessee Valley.
Yeah, we got a ton of them. So, Tony, out in Scotland, a Scottish whiskey company.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Made a huge mistake.
Oh.
And they got some fish drunk.
Huh?
Yeah, so apparently there's a little...
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I thought we had a real story
here. It is a real story. They spilled over $270,000 worth of whiskey into the river because they hit the wrong button that was supposed to let the water out, not the whiskey. So there's a bunch of drunk fish out in Scotland just swimming around.
Well, that might be good for grilling.
That's what I was thinking.
That's like already marinated. You know what I'm saying?
So the environmental people out there are trying to sue them. However,
I get it. But
I think drunken fish on the grill.
Yeah,
that might be
some scotch.
Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Marinated fish. Smoked on the grill.
Oh, Tony,
somebody gonna try that recipe today.
You're talking to my soul now. We need to catch these fish and sell them because they're limited edition.
Can you make fish jerky? Because I'm like, dry the fish out. Oh, that might be good.
Fish jerky.
Yeah.
Now,
marinated with scotch.
One or two things are happening right now, Tony. Somebody's like, ooh, that's a good idea. I got to try it. Or somebody that's done it before is like, man, that's nasty.
94.1 WHRP.
And keep me in love. I ain't going to disrespect his voice. I want to hit it, though. I ain't going to lie to you. Well, I really want to hit them notes, Tony.
We certainly appreciate that.
I feel it.
Whenever you are mindful of respecting others.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. Heard Charlie sold out his show in Birmingham, too.
Yeah. Uncle Charlie.
Yeah.
I ain't getting no phone calls for that one either.
No.
It's crazy because these background vocals will keep you in love.
You're respecting them, but they're not respecting your talent.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm noticing that.
Just one day, Tony. One day.
I'll be the first one to buy a ticket.
Come on.
Yeah.
Keep me in love.
Goodness gracious, look at that. My finances are kind of low.
Are they like, hey, Tony, watch this. You ready? Are they 6'7" low?
They're 6'7". Hey, I'm 6'7" on that one. So it's driving a lot of adults bananas because their kids are using the slang 6'7".
Yeah, the 6'7".
Yeah. And they're trying to make sense of what are they talking about? What does it mean? I've seen all over social media platforms. The older people are just trying to figure
they
out.
They have a touch. They ain't like us, Tony. They ain't like us. We hip.
So a song called Doot Doot. And where Skrilla, if you're not following Skrilla, then you don't know.
You're not going to know. Yeah.
Plus, today's rap music goes pretty doggone fast.
That's fast.
You got to slow it down to try to understand what are they talking about. And then when you find out what they're talking about, you're still lost. You don't know. Make sense out of it.
Tony, that's what we're here for.
6'7".
6'7".
Yeah, right.
It's a little doo-doo.
So, while your kids are driving you bananas with the 6'7", drive them crazy too. So when they're asking you, "Hey, mom, can I or dad, can I get $5. I don't think so. Not these days, right? Can I get $20? Right. 6, 7.
6, 7.
Yeah. It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want it to mean.
Yeah.
Basically.
So it's like a like so-so.
Yeah.
Like
6,
so-so.
7. Yeah.
Or
Right.
6, 7.
Right.
6, 7.
So today, when the kiddos get home from school and they ask you one of those questions where you can go, maybe not. I don't know. Just say
6, 7.
6, 7.
6, 7. See, you know it's gonna be crazy if we're wrong.
No, we're absolutely right.
You know why? It's 6, 7.
It's 6, 7.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. About to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Seems like last year was almost the year of the Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? He had his residency and then he did the halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going everywhere, feeding
Talking about
folks fruit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like cherries, Usher. All right. Auntie likes cherries too. I'll be your babysitter, baby. You got a mustache.
She said you got a mustache.
All right. We are celebrating Usher's birthday today with the one and only Confessions.
Watch this. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side said she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do. I guess I gotta give her part 2 of my confessions.
If I'm going to tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn near cried when I got that phone call. I'm so thrown and I don't know what to do, but to give you part 2 of my confessions.
Now, this is gonna be the hardest thing I think I ever had to do. Got me talking to myself, asking how I'm gonna tell you about that chick on part 1.
Oop.
I told y'all I was creeping with. Said she's 3 months pregnant and she's keeping it.
The first thing that came to mind was you.
Uh-oh.
Second thing was how do I know if it's mine and is it true? Third thing was me wishing that I never did what I did. How I ain't ready for no kid and bye-bye to our relationship.
Wow.
So what we have here is a person in an entanglement.
Right, he's in a
Before
conundrum.
it was an entanglement. Right.
These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side said she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do. I guess I got to give her part 2 of my confession.
94.1 WHRP.
Or you didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm a little
Goodness
confused.
gracious.
I ain't gonna say. Hey, Tony, I was,
he's trying to look at me like I'm cray-cray.
I said, Tony, I was over here a little 6'7".
Tony in the morning.
I was over here a little 6'7".
DJ Primetime 256. Goodness gracious. Ain't nothing wrong over here.
I said, okay.
Yeah, either you saw the video or you didn't.
Computer love.
Yeah. Who's the oldest one on this team? Goodness gracious. Sometimes I wonder. All right. Listen, the bleach blonde, bad built butch body is now supporting Obamacare.
And Apple TV has pulled a smooth one on us. Yeah, kind of 6'7". A little bit of robot love.
It is time for our inspiration song of the day at the top of the hour. Don't go too far. Coming back on 94.1 WHRP.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Tony, yeah. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Waking up your world. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
BB Winans, Father in Heaven, your inspirational song of the day. 94.1 WHRP. Here's Flex Cupid.
94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP.
Tamar, 94.1 WHRP, today's best. We're going to warm up to about 80 degrees. The sun is shining. It's already nice and pleasant outside.
Already?
Yeah. Get
not as
outside
cold
of
as
the
it was.
studio. It'd be nice and pleasant.
Ooh. Yeah. I can't wait for that.
You park your vehicle in the right spot. The birds are out there chirping.
I did. Birds out there chirping. Football weather.
Hello. They'll be bringing all that confetti. They be having a party over now up in the sky. You go outside and say, I didn't even know I had an invite. But according to my vehicle,
they was partying without me. That's what it was.
Right. Ooh, that'll probably be my luck when I go. I didn't park in the right spot today.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they're going to fly by. They're going to do
We've got a big old transmitter tower in our backyard at the radio station, and the birds like to sit on the wire. And you all know the rest of that story. Okay. All right. So, bleach blonde, bad built, butch body. Talking about, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has been very vocal in a nasty kind of way. Now she's backing Obamacare. Sooner or later, y'all going to realize that what they're doing right now, they're messing with your insurance. They're messing with your medical. And for those who work for the government, by now, you probably know that your medical's going up by 50%. How is that going to affect your paycheck? Obamacare has a place in America to help those that are, maybe underinsured and those that need some extra insurance, or you fall under a certain salary base and things like that, and things that they're trying to take away with this present, leadership.
Yeah. You know what's happening, right?
Yeah.
It's the fact that now people forgot to read the fine print. And now the fine print is showing them. They're like,
that's what this is why the Dems are fighting. And this is why the Dems are holding out for the government shutdown, because they want to make sure that you're not getting gouged on your paycheck for your medical care.
Yeah.
And Miss Anti-Anything Dem, and of course, she was the one who had a lot to say to Jasmine Crockett, how we got the new theme song, Bleach Blonde, Bad Built Butch Body. Marjorie Taylor Greene is now backing Obamacare. So that tells you something.
Oh, yeah. You got to flip the screen like, so
it's called reality check.
Yeah. So this affects me too? Oh, my God. I can't believe that.
What you thought this was?
This is a good idea.
Yeah.
And speaking of good ideas, Apple just pulled a fast one on everybody, Tony, because you remember they had Apple TV Plus?
Yes.
Well, they heard that in real conversation, no one calls it Apple TV Plus.
No, they just say Apple TV.
So they took the plus off and rebranded.
Okay.
Look at
because you
Apple.
got Disney and Disney Plus. By the way, Disney said they're going up on their rates. So they have Disney and Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And so Apple probably said, I'm going to be a plus too.
Yeah, I'm going to be a plus too.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be a minus the plus.
It's like everybody's changing their logos and their slogans and everything like that.
Why? What happened to just the original?
Hey, I'm going to stick to
The
Toni
real
in the
thing,
morning.
baby.
Yeah,
Come on.
It's right there.
Tony in the
It
morning.
didn't warrant that. No, it didn't warrant that.
A Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
We've talked a lot about screen time, but a new study out of Weill Cornell Medical College says parents should really worry more about their kids becoming addicted to these devices rather than just how much time they spend on them. So what does that mean? Compulsive use or uncontrollable urge to use the devices, checking their phone every few minutes, or classic symptoms of withdrawal, meaning that they get anxious or irritable or sad when they don't have access to the platforms. So what can you do? Set boundaries early on. You might also need to encourage, in some cases even plan, activities for your child if they're having trouble getting motivated to engage with friends offline. As a parent, you need to model a healthy relationship with your own phone. That means practicing what you preach and explaining why moderation is key when it comes to these devices. I'm Dr. Sanjay Gupta, helping you live a better life.
94.1 WHRP.
Today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
It's October, which means next month, midterms, which means you have an opportunity to make a change within our community. As we get prepared and ready for a voting opportunity, are you registered? Be inspired, be motivated to check today to see if you are registered, because if you're not, we need you to register to vote. That is your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.
The Rocket City's first choice for today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Escape and just kicking it, and you can keep kicking it with Kevin Williams, the Nighthawk. More national text keywords on the way. A chance to win $1,000 5 times a day. 5K a day. We got you. Those national text keywords on the Midday Vibe coming up with the Nighthawk. Nighthawk time.
Nighthawk time. And until tomorrow morning, Tennessee Valley, remember, we love you.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio, voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station. 94.1 WHRP.